first question for Qamar. What was the objective or the idea behind launching the awards?
Doing an awards program was always on the table. So in 2010, we launched our first awards. Generally, the perspective is that, you do an award show because every society or every association or every industry body does it. Our core objective was to raise the standard of advertising and marketing communication. And that's why we picked up, even at that time, even though we were not affiliated with Effies, we picked up that structure and implemented in Pakistan, which was not present here in this country.
And do you think we were able to achieve that?
I think now, looking from at the hindsight, my first interaction with PAS, I was in back agency days, I hated it. Coming from a creative background, we all love our work. And everything that we produce is award worthy. And on that day, when you don't end up getting an award, that's a huge setback. उस वक्त तो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते, तो you go back and you say, यार ये fixed है. जिसकी ज़्यादा entries हैं, उसके ज़्यादा awards हैं. And that's the same mindset that we went back with. Until unless I met Qamar. And he said that, listen, for the following awards, why don't you come and sit in the jury? And that will give you a good idea of what actually goes in and what is it that we are looking at. So from PAS, if you ask me, the effectiveness is that what got gauged. Creative ad या खूबसूरत ad हर कोई बना सकता है. क्या वो effective था? That's the thing that we were gauging, and that kind of changed my perspective. And from moving on from PAS to Effies, that's a huge step. Because that's an international endorsement which comes to an award which was already a benchmark in this industry. So yeah.
So coming to you, Ali, more than 400 awards on your table, and as we can see it right across. तो 20 साल और 400 awards, मतलब ये किस तरह का रेशो है? You aren't able to calculate. हमने सोचा शायद बचपन से जीतता है.
So essentially, I was fortunate enough to go to an art school that really motivated everybody and pushed everybody to enter award shows, because they truly felt that was the one thing that, in a competitive sense, made you better at what you do, and used it as a learning tool, that you'd learn from the best out there. And then also was fortunate enough to go to agencies that had the same belief that winning awards from industry professionals makes your work better. So that's what has essentially led me to collect all of these. I think once you start on that path, it becomes sort of addictive, not from the perspective of winning awards, but creating the kind of work that breaks through internationally even.
So Ali, my next question is, what is the winning formula for awards?
I think the winning formula is not to have any formulas, really. I think the kind of work that is made based on very hard stuff formulas tends not to form so well. I think that if there is one thing to keep in mind, it is to do work that is really original and different, and which becomes effective because of that originality. I think that if you would ask me if there is the one thing that somebody can do, it is that, to show, we keep asking clients we work with, even within our teams, that if you create something, the basic question to ask is, have you seen this before? And if the answer is a yes, chances are it's not going to win too much. If the answer is no, then it is something original you're creating, and that would have a better chance.